Hey everyone, it's your girl, Heather Renee. So I wanted to come on here as I approach my 41st birthday, which is 7/28, Leo Stellium, 5th degree sun. The angle, the degree of Leo itself. Uh, I had to Virgo rising though, so my Virgo's like, oh, you're so tacky, Leo. Sometimes, like, don't do that, girl. um, as I approach my 41st birthday, though, I think I'm reflecting on a lot of things, especially since we're now in our new house. I know, look, I still gotta set more stuff up behind me. It looks plain because all of our artwork is over in the corner. We're still figuring out where we want to put our paintings and different things, how we want to design each room because we're still unpacking. We've only been here like 2 weeks maybe, so and with fibromyalgia, clearly it takes me some time, but I'm so proud of myself because not only did I pack the entire house almost entirely by myself, my sons did help. I give them a lot of credit with some of it, but like 95% of it I did on my own, including driving the U-Haul truck and everything. I think that's why my body shut down so bad, and I am still deeply recovering. I am flaring, I'm inside. I'm also getting a lot of nature sun time. But I did it, and we're in our new house. And the longer I'm in this new house and this new energy, I reflect more on the fact that in my recovery from alcohol addiction, 5+ years of 100% sobriety from alcohol, I have been sober longer than I ever had an alcohol problem. I only had an alcohol problem for about 3.5 to 4 years, thankfully. But it was like the worst they've ever seen. I was a binge drinker, very, very blackout handle of liquor every day. So I did not anticipate being here in any aspect of life. And I think as I approach my 41st birthday, because I have been through that and through the dark night of the soul for 7+ years, and now I'm in the integration promises of recovery. If you've ever done AA or know anything about AA, if you're in the recovery community, the promises in AA, and while I don't really follow all of AA, I don't actively go to the meetings. I did lead the meetings when I was in Maryhaven, which is kind of where I'm going with this eventually. So just let me ramble, please. When I was in Maryhaven for a month of residential, I sat on the committee and helped run and lead their AA program, which is how I definitely connect to this and know so much about it, because this was one of the things that there were two parts of AA that really resonated with me that I accredit to so much of my success that I wanted to share, because I feel like as I come into my 41st year, I think about my friends that are not here. I think about all the people that I met, all the times that I was in every facility. I went to 11 detoxes before I went to Maryhaven, so I have been to all of them. Dublin Springs, the Riverside. I mean, I've been everywhere multiple times. I had been before I went to Maryhaven and made that commitment to myself to get my life back, to deal with the trauma the right way, right? Because that's why, you have to ask when somebody is struggling with addiction, the why underneath it, not the blame, not the shame, not the guilt, not that you're a bad person, not the any of this other crap, right? It's the why underneath it. Okay. My why was a lifetime of trauma that I had no support system for. None. Not the man I was married to for 13 years, together 13, married 11, not him. Not my family, not any friends, not real friends. I usually find out most of my friends are actually talking about me behind my back. So probably the autism, ADHD, and just my life, my brain has been wrapped up in so much trauma and so much programming until now that I was a completely different person for most of my life. I was not myself. So I've been to a lot of different detoxes and places, and I have encountered so many different people, and I think about the people who aren't here. I think about my friend who's not here because metastatic breast cancer took her life way too soon. And I think, like, I made it. And there are two really, really important things that I feel like really helped me make it, okay? The first thing, and it aligns with AA, even though I don't follow AA, but I'm sharing it because I feel called to. I just saw 555 on the clock and 556. If you know numerology, change, freedom, alignment, okay? Forward motion in it, okay? The first one is surrendering to a higher power. And I'm not trying to get religious on people. I'm not trying to get anything on people. What I found really refreshing in AA is they make it abundantly clear that it does not have to be God. It can be whoever you consider, whatever you consider to be a higher power. To me, that's the universe. It's all encompassing, and it's like the Christ consciousness, right? The whole thing. And so, it was the advice, and it could be anything. I mean, the examples were like, you could find it in nature. It could be a tree that you surrender to. You could find it in yourself, and it's you're surrendering to as your higher self. You could find it in anything, right? Maybe it is God to you, whatever it is to you, okay? But you surrender to that. So, like, I took surrendering very seriously because I wanted to have this work forever, and I made a deal with the universe that I would never drink again in any lifetime. I would never drink alcohol again in any lifetime, ever, ever, ever. That was completely cut, as long as it gave me my life back, but not only gave me my life back, allowed me to call in my true soul aligned promises, my true life, okay? And I did that over 5 years ago. I did that, and I believed in my promises even when I couldn't see any of them. And those are like two very faith-driven things, but not in a religious, spiritual way. It's a more in yourself way. Like, how much do you believe in yourself, your sobriety, your commitment to yourself, your love of yourself, your own healing, the work you're going to put into yourself, because you can't just do nothing, okay? The accountability you're going to call upon, how much of that do you trust in yourself so that you get to live these promises my new house with an incredible patio, with birds that already act like they are soul aligned and have known me for an entire lifetime, because they do. Frequency, alignment. So if you're struggling with addiction, if you don't know where to go, if you feel guilt or shame for any of it, if you're feeling any type of way and you're in addiction in any type of way, you need any type of help, you want any type of advice on how to change your life and actually get clean, stay clean, be clean, follow sobriety, my advice to you is Maryhaven in Columbus, Ohio. It is not a picnic. It is not a resort. It's state run. You can imagine. But the people there and the soul there and the program they work, including the outpatient, that is the healing you need. And you deserve to make that commitment to yourself. 9:09 on the clock means completion of cycles moving forward, okay? So I just wanted to share that as I approach my 41st birthday, 5+ years sobriety completely from alcohol, living in my promises, and this is just the beginning of my promises, just the beginning. Maryhaven, Columbus, Ohio. Do not be ashamed. We do this one day at a time together because, sorry, it cut me off because my low power mode kicked on, but we do this one day at a time because we do recover. We do recover. I'm here and I do this with you. You're here and you're gonna do this too. One day at a time, one. I'm here with you, okay? I love you. Take care. Be safe. The Intentional Botanist. Don't forget to check out my website with my services and all about me. I love you guys. Take care.